If we take a look at our login component by clicking on the login link, we can see that it's not been built out at all. So we'll move on to creating that. But first I want to go to the header component within register and change that to as H1 instead of H2, just to make the header a bit bigger for appearance's sake. We'll copy all of the markup within the register component, and in login we'll select everything and paste in what we copied from register. We'll change all of our code as needed. We'll remove the import from MD5. We'll change the name of the class from register to login. We'll remove the properties username, password confirmation, and user's ref from state. We'll get rid of the validation functions. We'll get rid of isFormValid, as well as isFormEmpty and isPasswordValid. We'll remove the Firebase promise where we're calling create user with email and password within our handle submit. We'll get rid of the call to save user, so the save user function, and we'll remove the destructured values for user and password confirmation in render. And now we'll change the header to the color violet, change the name of the icon within the header to code branch, color of that to violet, and the text within the header to login to DevChat. I'm going to get rid of the username input as well as the password confirmation input. Change the button to violet. We're going to change the message at the bottom to include the text "don't have an account?" ? and link them to the register route with the text of register, and at the end make sure to export the login component. If we save all that, we go to login, you can see our new form here. The first thing we'll do within login is we'll change the call to isFormValid to pass in this.state and create a new isFormValid function. We're going to destructure the email and password properties, and within the return we're just going to check to make sure that there are values for email and password by using the AND conditional, and underneath the set state in handle submit going to once again use the auth function in Firebase and then call sign in with email and password, which will take the email value and password values in state. We'll have our then block, which will give us the signed in user data from the user that just signed in, so we'll log that. And we'll make sure to catch any errors in our catch block. We'll log it with console.error, and we'll set the state. In particular, we'll set the errors property on state and concatenate the error message onto our errors array and set loading to false. We'll save that, head back, and see if we can log in with a user that we've already registered with. Type in their email, their password. If we pass in an incorrect password, you can see we're still getting our error message. But if we type in the correct password, we see our user information within the console.